Indian government introduces flight corridors facilitating flight travel to new destinations. Indian travelers can now fly to Germany, USA and France. Earlier, only those who had residency status visa could fly out of India. After the Central Intelligence Agencies warned Tamil Nadu of possible terror attacks by extremists at public gatherings, the TN police are working diligently to beef up security in the state. Besides stationing quick reaction teams and snipers at vulnerable points, adequate security personnel along with civil uniform personnel will be deployed before and during Independence Day celebration. Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's son, Parth Pawar, expressed his contentment upon the peaceful and smooth end to the long-drawn Ram Janmabhoomi issue. Parth posted in social media that Sri Ram, who embodies the faith and cultural identity of India, will be home in peace. The fight was bitter and long. He also added, "Respect those who lost," as there was a sentiment attached to Babri Masjid as well. In order to offer shorter transits for trade via shipping routes, PM Modi on August 10 said that India will invest ₹10,000 crore in the construction of transshipment port at Greater Nicobar Island. He announced this during the inauguration of the first undersea optical fiber. The project will ease movement in the busy east-west international shipping routes. After receiving content criticism for being an underqualified education minister, 53-year-old Jharkhand HRD Minister Jagannath Mata on August 10 enrolled in class 11 in a government-affiliated inter-college. He has opted for arts stream for further studies and said that he will try to strike a balance between his professional career and studies. Thereafter, I will think about striking a balance. US President Donald Trump was escorted out of a briefing in White House on Monday by Secret Service agents after a gunshot was heard. A 51-year-old man allegedly attempted an attack on one of the agents. Trump returned to the conference after a brief absence and said law enforcement shot someone. It might not have anything to do with me. Google rolled out its latest People Cards option for mobile users in India. This feature that was being tested for past few years will now allow individuals to create their profile in the search engine. Users can add a website or a social media profile to mark their identity. Users should provide a mobile number and have a Google account to get access to the new feature. Manchester United qualified to the Europa League semifinals by beating FC Copenhagen with a score of 1-0. United now will face Sevilla or Wolverhampton Wanderers in the finals. Meanwhile, Inter Milan won against Bayern Leverkusen 2-1. Inter Milan will now play against Shakhtar Donetsk or FC Basel. Boxing legend Mike Tyson's return to the ring that was scheduled to be on September 12 has been delayed till November 28 as Tyson's camp feel that they can benefit more in terms of revenue if the bout is rescheduled to a later date. Former world heavyweight champion Mike Tyson will face against Roy Jones Jr. on November 28th. The central government has given a green signal to the BCCI for conducting this year's IPL tournament in UAE. Governing Council Chairman Brijesh Patel stated that all the required government clearances have been received by the BCCI. The IPL is scheduled to be played in Dubai, Sharjah and Abu Dhabi from September 19 to November 10th. Thank you for listening to Briefly News. Have a wonderful evening.